know what's
All right. Happy Monday. Yeah, so um let's just what give me something that you're grateful for. Let's just keep it simple today.
well. I'm grateful that I got to connect with you in Vegas over the weekend.
Yeah, that was really nice. It almost feels like that was like months ago
I
because I feel
know,
like I've
right?
just entered this weird time zone like warp, but it was great to like reconnect and see you in person. So
Yes, definitely.
yeah, that's that would be my gratitude tonight too. So I was grateful for that, and yeah, grateful for the sales that I had over the weekend, and good connections, good sales, and it was just good to get out of town, even though it was hot. But it was still good to just change things up a little bit, get out of your environment.
Yeah,
So
be somewhere different. Yeah,
yeah, totally. Yeah. All right.
definitely.
So on that note, let's get into child's pose. All right. Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. And then just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And just settle in with your breath. Inhale, exhale, deep breath in. One more deep breath out. Good. And then roll into a tabletop position. And let's just do some cat cows. So dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, exhale. Last one, deep inhale. Last one, deep exhale. Good. And then just sit in the middle of the mat. Hands to the knees. Spine is straight. Close the eyes. Take a couple of grounding breaths here. So deep breath in, deep breath out. One more. And feel the breath move from the bottom of the spine all the way up through the seven chakras. And then just exhale out. Bring the hands to center. Keep the eyes closed. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Inhale for one Om. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then gently open the eyes, interlace the hands, press the palms out. Take a deep inhale, take a deep exhale. Take the hands up over the head, push the palms up, reach up, stretch up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And then right hand to the left wrist, lean right. Side body stretch. And then lift up, reach up, stretch up. Left hand, right wrist, lean left. And then back to center, separate the arms, turn the wrist around. Good. Reach forward. Extended child. One breath in. One breath out, push back, downward facing dog. Press the palms and heels to the mat, spread the fingers wide. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Walk out the dog. Couple more. Maybe roll into plank. Exhale, back to dog. Warrior one, right side. Right foot through the hands. Left's on the angle again. Shift the hips. Take the arms up. Stretch up. Reach up. Good, Margaret. Bend in the right knee. Palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Good. One more deep breath. Warrior two. Look over that right middle finger. Reaching up, stretching out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bend a little bit more as you lower the pelvic floor to the ground. Look over that right middle finger. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Extended side angle. Right hand, right knee. Left hand up and over. Pinky side faces the floor. Gaze at that left elbow point. One more. Good. And then take the hands down to the mat. Take the right leg back up into the air, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, twirl the ankle around, nice and easy. And then bring it through to crescent lunge. Right foot forward, toes of the left. Rise up, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come up a little bit higher on the toes. Reach to the ceiling. Breath in. Breath out. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Bring the hands to center. Twist to the right. Hold and breathe. Good. Twist some more. Last one. And then come out of the twist as you take the right leg back, step it back, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior one, left side. Left foot through the hands, right's on the angle. Shift the hips, take the arms up. Palms face each other. Generous bend in that left knee. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. So we are doing nose and mouth tonight. Deep breath in. One more. And then exhale, warrior two. Look over the left middle finger. Staying on the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Did we? Yeah, we did extended side angle. Extended side angle. Left side. I was like, couldn't remember the sequencing there. All right. Gaze at the right elbow point. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Really stretch and lean in. One more. Good. And then come out, take the left leg back, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, twirl the ankle around, opening up that left hip. And then bring it through to crescent lunge. Left foot forward, toes of the right. Rise up, inhale. Exhale. Lift up, come up on those right toes a little bit more, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, just regular breathing. Nice long inhales and exhales, and then bring the hands to center, twist to the left, hold and breathe. Twist and breathe some more. Good, one more. And then again, come out of the twist, take the left leg back, step it back, downward dog. Inhale, open the mouth, exhale. Walk to the top of the mat, hang in ragdoll. Just grab both elbows, nice and easy. Sway from left to right. Good. Halfway lift, hands to both shins, forward fold. And then left hand to the center of the mat, bend the left knee, straighten the right, take the right arm up to the right side. Okay? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Twist and breathe. Good, Margaret. Yep, that looks great. One more. And then switch it out. So right hand is going to come down to the middle of the mat. You're going to bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, extend the left arm. Okay? So twist. It's a deep twist here. Twist. A little bit more. One more. Good. And then come back, halfway lift, fold, chair pose, sit down and hold. Okay. So palms face each other. Sit down, reach up, stretch up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Good. And then rise up, inhale, extended mountain. Circle the arms through to the heart. Good. And then grab some water. Grab some water. Hopefully you're warmed up. Okay. All right, let's do some middle of the mat. We'll do some balance series. Eagle, right side. So right under, right leg up and around. Good. Wrap the arms, wrap the legs, ground in, hug in, and then stay on the breath, in and out. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay. Be very intentional with the breath this evening. One more. Good. And then unwind, airplane. Right leg goes back, palms face the floor. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then come out. Good. And then wrap. Eagle left side. Knees and elbows into alignment. Again, hug in. Everything comes to the midline of the body. Stay on the breath. Good. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more. It's all right. Stay with it. Unwind, airplane. Left leg goes back. Palms face the floor. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good, Margaret. Good focus. One more. Good. And then come out and then shake it out. Good. And then standing knee raise. So we're going to kind of do like, so we're going to do Standing right knee, right hand, right knee. Okay. Then you're going to take it back, warrior three, reach the arms forward. Okay, good. And then you're going to come back to standing knee raise, inhale, exhale, one breath, and then warrior three, take it back. Okay, we're going to work balance. So reach the arms forward, one breath. Good. Last round. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, stay for the exhale, warrior three. Reach the arms forward. Stay on the breath, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Last one. And then come out, shake it out. Whew. Standing knee raise, left side. So left hand, left knee, belly is pulled in. Okay. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, take it back, warrior three. Left leg goes back, reach the arms forward, stay on the breath. Good. Left knee back, standing knee raise, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Take it back, warrior three. Left leg goes back, reach the arms forward. Good. And then take it back. Last one, standing knee raise. And then take it back, reach the arms forward, warrior three. Hold, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Good. Last one. And then come out. Good. And then shake it out. Okay. So we're just going to do sort of like a hip opener and flexor. So the right leg's going to come up and sort of you're going to make a circle. And then the left leg is going to come up, out to the left and down. So it's just like a hip rotation. Yeah, that's it, Margaret. That's it. So right leg, inhale and exhale. And then left leg in, and then just, again, you want to work the ball and socket joint. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Especially that you've been driving. I've been in an airplane. Okay. This is kind of areas where, so a couple more rounds, just in, one rotation, down. Belly is still pulled in. Good. Let's see. We've got 3 more here. Okay. 2 more. Good. Last round. Nice and easy. Again, hip flexor rotation. Good. And then last one in this series, tree right side. Okay. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left calf, the inner part of the left thigh, ground down. Okay. Ground down, hands to center. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then when you're ready, yep, grow the tree, arms come out. Inhale, exhale through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, okay? A little different breathing than the Ujjayi breath, but still powerful. Good, one more. And then lower. Good, and then shake it out. All right, tree left side, bring the left foot to the inside of the right calf or the inner part of the right thigh. So ground into that right leg. Okay, bring the hands to center. And then when you're ready, so again, belly's in, legs are strong, up and out. Okay. Palms can be out, fingers can be in mudra. Squeeze the shoulder blades, open up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good, one more. Good, and then lower. Good, and then release. Good, shake it out. Top of the mat, extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway, fold. And then walk the legs out to plank and hold. Okay, belly's in, butt is down. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then drop to the knees. Let's do some cat cows. Drop the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, deep inhale. Last one, deep exhale. Good. And then sit down on the heels. Bring the hands to center. The eyes. And just connect. Connect with the breath. Deep breath in. Open the mouth, sigh it out. In through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Breath in. Breath out. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. Good. Gentle twist. Right hand to the left knee. Left hand comes behind you. Look over the left shoulder. Twist. Breathe. Twist some more. One more. Good. And then release. Other side, left hand, right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Again, gentle twist. Look over the right side. Twist some more. Good. And then come out. And then gently find your way to your back for bridge pose. Okay. So feet are going to be hip width distance apart. All right. Yeah. And so push up, lift up, lock the chin, create that throat lock position. Interlace the hands behind the back, come up on the shoulder blades, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Good. And then lower. Take 2 more rounds of bridge. So just back is on the mat. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Or breath in. One more breath out. Bridge number 2, push up. Lock the chin. Inhale. Exhale. Push the hips up. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then lower. Last one, bridge. Push up, lift up. One more. And then lower down. Nice and easy. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And then closing the eyes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more. Good. And then happy baby. Take the legs out to the side. Bend the knees. Can rock side to side here. Good. A couple more. Good. And then take the legs up in the air, ankles touch, cascade waterfall position. Legs go straight in the air, flex the feet, hold and breathe. Okay. See if you can spread the toes a little bit and let some light in. This is very good. Again, especially for me, for leg cramps, reversal of blood flow. Couple more breaths here. Conscious breathing, ankles touching, toes are flexed. Spread the toes. Toes are towards the nose. One more. Good. And then take the hands behind the sacrum, form a triangle, and then you're going to lower the right leg to the mat and then pop up, and then lower the left leg to the mat, pop up, and then lower both legs down to the floor and then pop up, and then we'll repeat the sequence. So right leg, so inhale, exhale, left leg, inhale, exhale, and then both legs, inhale and exhale, and then repeat. Go. Right leg, left leg, both legs. Good. Few more. Right leg, left leg, both legs. And then right leg, left leg, both legs. Last one, right leg, left leg. Good. And then both legs. Good. And then split the legs, hands between the thighs. Okay. Twirl both ankles around, clockwise first, counterclockwise. Good. And then bring the soles of the feet together and form a diamond. Use the elbows to push the knees out. Bring the tops of the feet together. Head is on the mat. Use the elbows to push the knees out. And you just kind of create this diamond with the feet, the legs. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more. Good. And then hug everything in. Curl up, reach up, stretch up. Take a tight, tight ball. Good. And then release the legs back to the air. And it's like you're going to pedal a bicycle up on the ceiling. So you're just going to bend the left knee, bend the right knee, and then just keep going. So left, right. Okay. Legs go up. Yep. Good. In and out. Okay. And then bend the knees again. Take a tight, tight ball. Curl up. Reach up. Kiss the knees. Tell yourself, I love me. I love me. And then rock and roll. Flip on over to downward dog. Okay, so walk it out. Press the palms and heels to the mat. Spreading the fingers wide. Good. Take the right leg up in the air. And then bring it through to hold between the arms. Hover between the arms and hold. One more breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then drop right into pigeon right side. So left knee goes long, proud pigeon, lift up, stretch up, and then sleeping pigeon, walk it out. Deep breath in. Sink a little bit more, deep breath out. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then push back, reach back, step it back, downward dog. Maybe walk out the dog one last time. Left leg to the air. Bring the left leg to hover between the arms. Hold and breathe. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop right into pigeon, left side. So left leg on the mat, extend the right leg, lift up, proud pigeon. And then sleeping pigeon, walk it down, extend the arms. Good. And then come into full pigeon when you're ready. And really lean into that left hip flexor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then release, swing the right leg around, seated leg extension, right side. Right leg is out, left is in. Grab the right toes, pull, pull, pull some more. And then release, seated leg extension, other side, left is out, right is in. Oh, grab the toes. Lean in, pull. Good. And then come out, take a straddle position. So you're going to inhale the arms up over the head. You're going to exhale, reach the arms through the legs. Okay. Inhale up, and then exhale, just reach the prayer hands through the legs. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale over. Good. Inhale, exhale, last couple. Inhale, exhale, in, out. Last two. 1, 2, inhale, exhale. Good. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Take bound angle. Use the elbows to push the knees out. Lean in again to the hip flexors. One more. Good. And then come out. Oh, seated forward fold. Walk the legs out. Feet are hip width distance apart. Grab the big toes. Ground in. Pull like you're pulling the heart through the hands here. Good. And then release. And then reverse tabletop. So come up on all fours, take the head back, push up, hold and breathe. Good. One more inhale and exhale, lower down. Get on the seat and then roll onto your back, kick the legs up, shoulder stand. Okay, legs go up in the air, chin is locked. Keep the legs straight and breathe. Maybe twirl the ankles around. Again, excellent for blood flow reversal, leg cramps, new blood. Good. And then take the legs over into plow. One more. And then gently roll out. Left leg goes long. Bring the right knee in. Arms at the rib cage. And twirl the ankle around. Supine twist. Guide the right knee over to the left side. T-top that right arm. One more twist. I know we're holding it a little bit longer, but this should feel good on the release. And then release the right leg. Oh, a lot of length in that side. Bring the left knee in, arms to the rib cage, hug in. Supine twist. Guide the left knee over to the right. T-top that left arm. Couple more breaths here. Good. And then release the left leg. And then right into Shavasana. Feet flop open. Palms face the ceiling. Eyes are closed. You're going to picture yourself into a golden bubble of light. In this golden bubble, you just feel this radiant energy. Tiny golden droplets all around you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Every time you breathe in, these golden droplets just infuse you with light, love, protection. In and out through the nose. Thousands of these just tiny little golden little droplets. They hit your body and then they infuse your body with energy. It's just like golden energy, golden light. Breath in, breath out, allowing every single part of you to just relax. The feet, arms, the legs, the belly, the stomach, the face, the hair. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read from the 72 Names of God. Today's chapter is on speaking your mind. I never give them hell. I just tell them the truth and they think it's hell. Harry Truman. When you need to speak the truth, but find it difficult, utilize this name as soon as your heart starts beating rapidly. Likewise, when you need to be open to harsh truths about yourself, use this name the minute your back gets up. It's difficult to be lovingly truthful with others. When an opportunity arises to confront someone with the truth, we lock up. Our hearts race and our adrenaline pumps at the mere prospect of speaking our mind. Fear of speaking or hearing the truth is the biggest stumbling block we face in our desire to experience genuinely fulfilling, honest, and loving relationships. When we hold something back, that something separates us from the other person. If we're not open to hearing the words of others without reacting or taking them personally, we have distanced ourselves from those individuals. It is always easier to tell people what they want to hear. It is more comfortable to agree with someone, even if we disagree in our hearts. And since it can be equally frightening to confront painful truths about our own selves, our friends and family may feel compelled to tell us only what they want to hear. When you need to tell the truth, this name brings you the courage to open your heart as well as your mouth. When you need to hear the truth, this name brings you strength to open your ears and to close your mouth. Speaking your mind. It also shows whether your fifth chakra, the throat chakra, is open or closed in this area. So do you hold back your words? Do you not speak your truth? Do you feel guarded? Do you feel like you're walking on eggshells? So we can work on start opening this chakra and start learning how to develop trust with ourselves, knowing that everything's going to work out for our higher good. But sometimes it takes courage to speak our truth, to step into, standing up for ourselves, what that may look like, but with loving kindness. So again, heart chakra, throat chakra connection, and having those two areas communicate together. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes, allowing yourself to just slowly come out of the Shavasana, slow. We were in there for a little bit. And then gently roll to the right side. Cup your head in your hands. Pause. Reflecting on all that is good and well right here, right now. The privilege to practice yoga in this manner. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then gently push yourself up to a seated position. When you're ready, face me. Bring the hands to center, thumbs at the middle of the chest. Close the eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale together for one collective Om. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Hands to third eye, top of the forehead bow. Thank you, Margaret, for your beautiful practice this evening, for your time, your light, and your energy. I appreciate you. I appreciate me. And I appreciate just the space that we hold from week to week. around our yoga practice. Together we say, Namaste. Okay, that was good. Hold on.